What's going on, people? Right now, it's J Lobes, and we are live at Sound of the Times. And I'm joined by one of our acts performing tonight that goes by the name of Shboogs. So, I'm gonna dive straight into it. This has got to be one of the most unique names I've ever heard. Was it a name that was given to you, or did you come up with it yourself?
I just knew this question was gonna come, but it was basically like a nickname that I had for my mum. That was kind of like a house name, you know, them crazy ones that can't be said around your friends. So it was just one of them ones where just kind of remixed it, and like, my big brother used to call me it, and it just kind of caught on. You know, so just went from there.
So, in terms of your musical journey, was there something that you kind of came into as you got older, or was from younger you was always writing, singing other people's songs, doing other lyrics, rapping to other people, or is it something that as you've gotten older you was like, you know what, I feel like doing music?
Obviously, growing up with the mumsy, she's a big music head as well, so she's always playing the old school rare grooves, the rare grooves. Oh, exactly, the clean up ones where you got to get up early, help the clean up, take the rubbish out, do the washing up after dinner and all that. But yeah, so obviously, you know, the ones you act like you didn't like the music, but in your head you're always singing it. It always catches on, so it always inspires you in a way. But from actually doing music, it was always messing about. It was always on the internet when that started. You know, the ones when it proper came out, the dial-ups. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So the dial-up, and like used to go on little websites and just like they'd have little loops and you just put little loops together. Then the Sony Ericsson came out and they had the little music things, and then one day I just came across Fruity Loops. So it was like, okay, cool. So it's a bit more detailed. So you're going into that, and at the time my brother was spitting, and him and his people were doing their bits. So so then he started kind of catching it, and he's like, oh, like obviously at the time they're terrible, but he's like, yeah, you should start doing music. So I'm like, yeah, all right, cool. So then I started taking it seriously. So at this time I'm just producing. Obviously, when you're producing, you always kind of think of bars, but it's like, no, beats first. Or you're like, no, that's dead. Let me just stick to the beats. But then when you're making beats, and sometimes when you're giving it to artists and they're not hitting it the way you want it to, or maybe you're just not getting it to the right artist, then you're thinking, oh, do you know what, I can just do this myself. So then I kind of started doing it a little bit. Then I went to college, and in the college course you had to like write your own bars and stuff, so that kind of made me want to do even more. So then I start kind of recording secretly, obviously because I'm making beats with my brother as well, and you're getting a bit embarrassed like that, I don't really want to play it. So then he used to come across it, and like he didn't say anything, but he'd kind of give the look like, oh, I'm watching you. No, I was like, watching you. I was like, yeah. So then it started going on until it was just like, yeah, bro, you might as well just jump on. You might as well just get on there, bro. He feels I got it, I feel I got it. People around me feel good, but no, the ones, everyone around you was always gonna say that you got it. But yeah, I just feel it. I felt it, bro. So away from there.
At this point where you are now, are you more passionate about your producing, or are you more passionate about your writing? Like, if you could only choose one, like, what direction would you go in?
I don't know. That is a hard one. Cause when you make a beat, and then when you finished it, and you can sit there and listen to it for hours, but you can do the same when you like vocal the track. Do you know what I mean? It would be easier to do producing. To give you an answer, I'd probably say simply because the feeling that I get while doing it is producing. Because I think with writing, sometimes it could be a bit more like, oh, that's not fitting, or I need to get this one in. Whereas producing is a lot more flowy for me. Like it feels like it's just a lot more free. When I produce, it's just flowy. Like it just feels like, yeah, that fits in. Yeah, that's nice. And so yeah, I'd probably say producing.
So looking at the state of the current scene, what do you think makes Shboogs different from what's out at the moment? Like, what's your USP?
I feel like I'm more of a good time. I like to feel the vibe off of everyone. I like the party scene. I like everyone to feel nice. I like to, when I make music, I want to see smiles on faces. No, the ones. I don't even care if they're thinking, oh, your bars are hard. I just want them to go, do you know what? The whole track as a whole is a vibe. Because I think at this moment, everyone's kind of trying to take the US style with the UK essence. Do you know what I mean? So it's like they want to be like that, but they don't want to sound like that.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? So I think I feel, me personally, I've got that perfect balance.
The songs that you're performing tonight, are they all produced by you?
That's the funny thing. They're actually not. So one of them, it's the last one, which is Rose Go Roll It. So that's produced by me. But the rest of it is from a mixtape that I had. There was a guy that I used to work with. Yeah, and we just became friends. He was a producer. Obviously, we linked up because we both produced. Started to like do the same things. We're like, oh yeah, I got a bit of a beat. Can you finish it for me? Same way. After that, we was like, oh, we might as well do a project together. No, the one. So just came out, that, smashed it, and
Songs that you're performing for us tonight, and just give us a little bit of history about those songs. Like, where did it come from? What place where was you at the time? Like, did you just come back from a rave and the rave was mad and you just wrote the bar at 3 a.m. in the morning? Like, talk to us about those songs.
Okay, so the first song I'll be performing is Had Enough. It was just one of those ones I got the beat from the guy, from my boy, Chorus, shout out. So he sent me this beat, so I'm like, yeah, I like that. So what I like to do when I get a track, I just sit in the studio and just listen. So I just have it blasting, sitting there, listen. Support so at the time I had a track that was already out, and I felt like I just weren't getting support, and I hate feeling like that, because it's like no one owes you nothing.
Yeah, of course.
So, but it was just one of those moments where it's like, nah, man, fuck these motherfuckers. Yeah. So just like I had another one. It was just one of those moments I was like, I had enough, bro. Thank you. Yes. Appreciate everybody that's paying attention. Thank you. My name's Shboogs. Thank everyone for coming out. I know it's a mad night. The weather was against everybody, so I'm pretty sure we're all grateful that everyone is here tonight. So yeah, let's get it going. First track, Had Enough. Yeah. Yo. I like that fluffy ting in all of my roars, fluffy ting on all of her fours. She like, what you trying to do, babe? I said, baby, I'm trying to get tours. Sponsored by Chorus. He be skirting them corners. Oh, they say that they for us, but won't do nothing for us. Need a chorus. Studio best have insurance, cause I burn it down, yeah, I burn it down. But turn up, make them turn around when they hear the sound. Yeah, trying to be the man of the year. Small white through the hard times, cause I won't let them see a tear. No, big boy used to be that. Big money need to see that. Big zombie make them lean back. See the dream, I'm about to reach that. And I'm reading that, push my seat back. I could feel that, oh, have you seen her before? Didn't wanna know, now you thinking goes. But I stopped the shit like the hair. I had enough, snakes in the grass, cut 'em up. Another red cup filling up, just to piss away the pain, cause I can't let 'em see a nigga had enough. Snakes, cut 'em up, bill a blunt, then we bun it up. Oh, they give a fuck, cause we coming up, now they running up. Whoa, hey, run it up, hey, run it up. Had enough of these people, and they're always the people that are like, yeah, shout me. But yeah, so that's Had Enough. Then Coming Now, that's another track. You always get the people that are like, oh, bro, when are you gonna come out? Like, when you, like, your tracks are, oh, bro, when whiten you out, blah, blah, blah. So, DJ, run that.
C'est la musique de
Yeah.
Chorus.
Yeah. Niggas be like, Shboogs, when you coming out? I'll be like, hold on, bro, I'm coming out. I've been posted in the studio, I've been working lately. I've been whipping something up, and you know it's gravy. Bitches be like, Shboogs, when you coming round? I'll be like, hold up, baby, I'm coming now. I've been posted in the studio, I've been working lately. I've been whipping something up, and you know it's great. Yeah, show 'em how you dump it. Show 'em how you move your left cheek when the drum hit. Right one if you love it. Sorry, Henny got me bugging. Spilled my drink on her, but she say it's nothing, so I guess she wants something. What do you want, button? Money or the loving? Look, I ain't cuffing, so we ain't fucking. I ain't even good looking, she like how we be stunting. Up in talk where my niggas keep the bottles popping, and they keep 'em rocking. Super hard, spray the bars, call me Mr. Muscle. #1 moral nigga, gotta stay humble. And I'm clean like the gleam on a new Audi. I pray to God don't let a single fake nigga around me. I know they all doubt me, I know they all clown me, tryna make my shine cloudy. You won't play my music, but you saying broski shout me. I hope you got your shades, but when I shine proud. Just one of those fun ones. Then I got I Smoke Too Much coming after that. Next track, I Smoke Too Fucking Much. You can hear my mouth is so fucking dry.
Yeah. 5-3. Whoa, yeah. Done me. Yeah. That sounds so fun.
Hey.
Feelings always clouded and discolored from the smoke. Only been in here a month
And it's already starting to show. Yeah, the stoner and I love it. I just call it merry-go. No,
Mix it with the liquor,
it's a yeah. Hey, smoking this foreign. My nigga rented out a foreign whip. Linking these foreigns. They say they wanna do some foreign shit. Picked them up from the lock. They mule in the key to smoke with your beat. Fucking know it's hot. Shorts and tea strolling through AP. She passed it left, so I hit it. Plus the liquor got a nigga tripping. The AK hit him like a horse, kick him and the chips on him. Got the sauce dripping. I just get the cookie like a guy, you know. Break it down to get the right flow. About to give UK a new wave. Play my shit from your title. Now I'm smoking cookies with my milk and magnesia. Dick pleaser, but I might leave her. But she's smoking on my weed like I don't smoke weed now. Please, chorus, bring the beat. Title says it all. Title says it all. After that is Range Rover. To be honest, that track it was a kind of a build up. So it was like I had beats that I was listening to. So what I like to do if I'm not in the studio and I get bars, I like to just drop the 4 bars on a phone and I'll just save them. And I'll drop like another 4 bars and I'll save them. Drop another 4 bars, save them. And just keep it going. And then obviously when you're in the studio and if it's not flowing straight off the head, because I don't freestyle, but I like to like record down 4 bars, sit down and think about it, carry on and so forth. Next track. This one's a bit more radio friendly. So I think you lot will probably like this one a bit more. Range Rover, run that. Yeah. Okay. Hey. Yeah. Sounds of the times. Shboogs. Hey. Yeah. Yeah. Would you rather cop it or drink a banana, or send the money to your mama? Why do you wanna see her suffer? Would you rather cop your Balenciaga, or send the money to your father? Why do you wanna see him suffer? Who's that? It's the brand new Shabba, Mr. Lover. They gal them proper. She no want deal with no waste man shotter. If them want abba, them have to come proper. Every gal she meet, yeah they all love her. Every man she meet, them all want cover. But she no want deal with no waste man shotter. If them want abba, them have to come proper. She pulled up in a Range Rover. Big body make a move over. Try to holler then she just switch the lanes on ya. Then see you later. My gal pulled up in a Range Rover. Big body make a move over. Try to holler then she just switch the lanes on ya. Then see you later. My gal pulled up in a Range Rover. Hey, she pulled up in a Range Rover. Hey, oh, hey, my gal pulled up in a Range Rover. She pulled up in a Range Rover. Then see you later. So if I'm not getting anything, I'm like, okay, I'll just go to the phone. And Range Rover, literally all the 4 bars were perfectly lined up. So I'm sitting there just watching it and listening to it, reading the back. I'm like, this is perfect, fits. So that's Range Rover. And then Rose Gold Rollie, that was basically just obviously the hip hop scene. Everyone's humble. Everyone's doesn't want the big things, but they get the money. And what do? They don't become humble and they get the big things. So it's kind of a bit of a play on that. So, yeah. 5 3. Yeah, I just wanna, ayy. Yeah. I just want a rose gold rollie, big yard for the Marge, good life for my brodies, ayy. I just want a rose gold rollie, big yard for the Marge, good life for my brodies, ayy. Yeah, I just want a rose gold rollie, ayy. I just want a rose gold rollie, yeah. I just want a rose gold rollie, big yard for the Marge, good life for my brodies, yeah. Want a good life for my brodies, ayy. And I want a rose gold rollie, ayy. A nigga never caused qualms for the Islams, but a nigga tryna get some stones thrown on me, whoa. Bitch better act like you know. Drake said it best, can't go 50-50 with no hoe. She lick it, then I lay it down, that's an envelope. She know a nigga sick, now she wanna catch a cold. Yeah, pour up, roll up, shouting gang gang when the team show up. I don't gang bang, but a nigga show love. Been going in before Wiz, told them boys, hold up, let me reset. I like the big bang flex, so looking for the big checks. But for the V sets, I gotta make sure the Marge living good good, yeah. Never been a trapper, but I do it for my hood, yeah. Yeah, I just want a rose gold rollie, big yard for the March, good life for my brodies, ayy, ayy. I just want a rose gold rollie, big yard for the March, good life for my brodies, ayy. Yeah, I just want a rose gold rollie, ayy. I just want a rose gold rollie, yeah. I just want a rose gold rollie, big yard for the March, good life for my brodies, ayy, ayy. Yeah, I told that bitch act like you know me. She see the team flex, now she acting like she know me. I wasn't even balling out, had some old notes on me. Thought I was a dope boy, so she rolled on me. Call that little bitch, like the bitch told on me. When the dick straight, that's the only time she fold on me. Ayy, big bro told me I'm the team's new Tony, and the product don't move if it ain't okay with Tony. Is it okay, Tony? Tony say it's okay, so I gotta stay on the grind all day, bro. Yeah, that's all day, all day. To the yard so large, Marge getting lost in the hallway. Whoa. They gotta film me cause they can't see me, ayy. You ain't popping bottles if it's Lamborghini, whoa. That back so big but the waist teeny, ayy. We just tryna grow while you so seedy. Oh, I just want a rose gold rollie, big yard for the March, good life for my brodies, ayy, ayy. I just want a rose gold rollie, big yard for the March, good life for my brodies, ayy. Yeah, I just want a rose gold rollie, ayy. I just want a rose gold rollie, yeah. I just want a rose gold rollie, big yard for the March, good life for my brodies, ayy. Tryna get a big yard for the March, so I gotta go hard. Wanna pull the R8 out the 8-car garage. Want it all white, call that Nigel Farage. Blasting ASAP when I ride with the mob. Praise to the Lord. Life got me low, but this Henny got me charged. She scraping up her knees every time she do the job, cause she working so hard. She should get a Spit Award, I mean a Brit Award. The way she focused, giving brain in the Ford. I'm in the cut, she getting stabbed up with the sword. Hands up, she getting nailed to the board while she cursed to the Lord. Hey, hey, here's a little something about me. My niggas call me Boogie, but the nose stay clean. Never run the white, ironically, I've always got some green. And I ain't really one for the material things, but I just want a rose gold rollie, big yard for the March, good life for my brodies. Hey, hey, I just want a rose gold rollie, big yard for the March, good life for my brodies. Hey, yeah, I just want a rose gold rollie, ayy. I just want a rose gold rollie, yeah. I just want a rose gold rollie, big yard for the March, good life for my brodies, ayy, ayy. Whew. Thank you, thank you. Sounds of the Times, blessings, blessings, love, love. Yo, this is Shboogs. Sounds of the Times, London's best kept secret. Watch out.